Hi everybody people, Anthony and Daniel, listen. I know, IBF title important.
Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois are preparing for what could be the biggest fight of their lives, and the boxing world is on the edge of their seats. In a surprising twist, Oleksandr Usyk has warned Joshua not to fight Dubois, implying that the young fighter poses a real threat to AJ's career. Despite the warning, Joshua remains confident, stating that not only will he defeat Dubois, but he also has his sights set on a trilogy bout with Usyk to reclaim his status as one of the top heavyweights in the world. Joshua touched down in London recently to fulfill his media obligations ahead of his showdown with Dubois, making his rounds and speaking about his confidence heading into the fight. During his appearance on TNT Sports, Joshua participated in a fantasy boxing tournament which aimed to determine the world's greatest boxer. It featured a powerhouse lineup including the likes of Deontay Wilder, Canelo Alvarez, and Tyson Fury, to name a few. When it came down to the matchups, AJ confidently backed himself to triumph over fighters like Errol Spence and Artur Beterbiev, while predicting Usyk would outpoint Vasyl Lomachenko. Interestingly, Joshua had less faith in his heavyweight counterparts, picking Devin Haney to knock out Dubois and predicting Lopez would beat Fury. When Joshua faced off against Usyk in real life, he lost both bouts in 2021 and 2022. However, in a potential third match, Joshua believes the outcome would be different. Flashing a smile, AJ predicted he would win the final against Usyk if given the chance. This confidence isn't shared by everyone, but Joshua's new trainer, Ben Davison, is on the same page, believing Joshua has made significant improvements in his game and is ready for redemption. Davison has been vocal about wanting to help Joshua put his Usyk defeats behind him, claiming that AJ now has the right team and focus to reclaim his place atop the heavyweight division. One man who shares this sentiment is heavyweight veteran Derek Chisora. He recently told TalkSport that AJ's new approach under Ben Davison is enough to see him not only defeat Usyk in a potential third fight, but also knock out Fury in just 6 rounds. According to Chisora, the adjustments made in Joshua's training are already paying off, with the former champ now knocking out sparring partners and showing more aggression in the ring. Meanwhile, Fury and Usyk are on a collision course, set for a rematch in December after their first fight in May saw Usyk claim victory in a narrow split decision. Fury's loss marked the first defeat of his illustrious career, and the Gypsy King has been adamant about getting his redemption. He took to social media in June, declaring, "I've done everything in boxing, but I haven't come back from a loss. December 21st will be my time. Undisputed heavyweight champion, here I come." Fury's loss has sparked endless debates about his future and whether he still has what it takes to reign supreme. After the first fight, Fury admitted he had too much fun in the ring, underestimating Usyk and letting his guard down. Now, with the rematch looming, Fury vows to take a more serious approach, saying he's ready to take back what's his. As for Joshua, his focus remains squarely on Daniel Dubois. Despite Usyk's warnings, Joshua is determined to handle business first and deal with Dubois before thinking about future fights with Usyk or Fury. "I'm not focused on Usyk or Fury," Joshua told Sky Sports. "I'll watch it, but let me get past Dubois first. We'll see." Joshua's journey to this point has been nothing short of legendary. After claiming Olympic gold in 2012, he quickly rose to the top, becoming a world champion by 2016 and unifying the titles in 2017 after a monumental win against Wladimir Klitschko. Even after back-to-back losses to Usyk, Joshua is far from finished. His desire to fight anyone at the top level remains as strong as ever, and the battle with Dubois presents a significant test. The showdown between Joshua and Dubois is set to take place at Wembley Stadium, a venue that holds special significance for Joshua. It was there that he famously triumphed over Klitschko in 2017. But as AJ has acknowledged, this fight with Dubois is an entirely different beast. "This is a different challenge," Joshua said, "but the memories of going to the well, not giving up, and staying consistent will help me. For Dubois, the stakes are equally high." After suffering a devastating loss to Joe Joyce in 2020, where he was accused of quitting after a fractured eye socket, Dubois has worked tirelessly to rebuild his reputation. Now at 27, he's entering the prime of his career and sees this fight against Joshua as his moment of redemption. Dubois has vowed to make Joshua quit, just as he was accused of doing against Joyce. "I've got to make him quit, break him down," Dubois told Sky Sports. "I believe I can." Dubois has been training relentlessly, preparing for the biggest fight of his life. His confidence stems from his belief that Joshua's team underestimates him. "He's going to be in for the shock of his life," Dubois said. Dubois embraces his role as the underdog, finding strength in being overlooked. "Everyone loves the underdog, and I'm ready to make it another night to remember," he added. The pre-fight build-up reached a fever pitch when Joshua and Dubois had to be separated during a joint interview after a heated exchange. At the final face-off, the tension was palpable as Joshua stared down Dubois, refusing to flinch. Both fighters are known for their devastating knockout power, and the stakes couldn't be higher. While Joshua and Dubois prepare to settle their differences in the ring, the heavyweight division is at a crossroads. With Fury and Usyk set for a rematch and Joshua eyeing a potential third fight with Usyk, the possibility of a unified heavyweight champion looms large. Joshua remains optimistic about his chances, telling Sky Sports, "If they call me to fight them 100%, it's what I do. I'll be ready." But Dubois presents a real threat, and there's no guarantee Joshua will make it past this fight unscathed. Promoter Frank Warren believes that if Dubois defeats Joshua convincingly, AJ might consider retiring. "If he loses convincingly, it'll be hard for him to come back," Warren told Sky Sports. But he also noted that anything can happen in boxing, and a close fight or a debatable decision could leave the door open for Joshua's future in the sport. One thing is certain, the heavyweight division is more exciting than ever. While fans await the outcome of Joshua versus Dubois, the anticipation for a potential Fury-Joshua or Usyk-Joshua trilogy remains high. Boxing insiders like Todd Dubois of Top Rank believe it's only a matter of time before Fury and Joshua meet in the ring, regardless of their outcomes in upcoming fights. "It's like Batman and Robin," Dubois told Sky Sports. "They go together. I've always felt like they'll fight at some point." Meanwhile, Dubois remains focused on the task at hand. He's worked hard to shake off the criticism from his loss to Joyce and is eager to prove he belongs at the top of the division. With the support of his team and the determination to redeem himself, Dubois is ready to shock the world. As fight night approaches, fans are divided on who will come out on top. Lennox Lewis, a former heavyweight champion and boxing legend, believes Joshua's experience gives him the edge, but he acknowledges that Dubois' power and ability to knock Usyk down in their fight make him a serious threat. The clock is ticking, and soon Joshua and Dubois will step into the ring to settle their rivalry. Will Joshua's experience and determination be enough to overcome